Welcome to the cringe, everyone. I've assembled the finest band of female voice actors to assist me with today's Doki Cringe Club stream. I must inform you before we begin that if you watch the first one, or even if you missed the first one, but especially if you watched the first one and you thought it was not your thing, embarrassing, weird, boring, I completely understand. But this is not as it appears, this game, and the first stream was mostly build-up. This stream is payoff. So even if you didn't enjoy the first stream, I recommend you watch this one. Is everyone able to hear me okay? Am I coming through? I'm not streaming on YouTube today because it would be weird to stream episode 2 before 1 to my main audience when there's not even politics. So I'm just on Twitch, Trovo, Steam, and DLive, and Discord. So is everything working okay? Farfetched and Bright say yes. We were going to have Farfetched, an actual femoid, voice an actual femoid, but we thought that would be weird. So instead we got a gay man. Because that's normal. Welcome, cast. Oh, we've lost one. What the hell happened to... Who? Where is he? There he is. What happened, Aardvark? I can't hear you. Oh, it's probably because I'm broadcasting the music to you.
I was trying to see which line, trying to watch the stream so I could see which lines.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just need to go live.
Don't worry. Uzlu should stream in here as well so we can actually see what the voice lines are.
Alright, so... God, this music will crush your soul. Alright, you guys won't be able to hear the music now, but it also won't therefore muffle your voices, which is often a problem. Yeah, Farfetch, that about sums it up. It was actually mostly because of a vote that we decided to have the character that is now playing Yuri instead of Farfetch. Unfortunately, the character that was playing Natsuki last time isn't here today, and the character that was playing Yuri last time isn't here, or isn't available for long enough today to join. So we swapped them around a bit. But we're going to continue. I think we've got where we were, saved where we were last time. And I figured out a couple ways to expedite this process so we don't have to spend as long on the boring bits. And as I said, it's all payoff this stream, as far as I know. All right, is everyone ready?
I am.
Great. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Did you want to show the lines through your end so we can see them here?
Oh yeah, I'm not showing in this channel, am I? That's true. Okay, I fix. Show you the stream. Here you go. Bim, bim, bim. All right, this music's gonna kill me slowly, but I'm gonna leave it on because it adds to the cringe. Right, load a game, that one. Okay, I can't remember exactly what was going on here, but I'm sure we'll pick it up. This is where we left off last time, so I guess
you
it's
can check history in the bottom left.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it's good to have an expert in this game here. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. If a writing experience too. So they're currently talking about writing experience and stuff. So is this the right point? Is this where we actually got to? Yes, so this is at the beginning where the game is pretending everything's normal because we're going over the same stuff again, but pretty soon it starts to get really fucking weird. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment, and then Monica speaks.
Yeah. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yes, Corinne, you did. This is episode 2. Episode 1 was really long.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with us as well, Wizard Chad?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But?
I'm sorry, I thought.
I'm sorry, I thought is a good line for a lot of femoids. Hey? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Wizard-chan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4.
Man, if only there was one hanging around nearby that you could call on.
And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... ...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. This is why I hang around with all you autists. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Wizard-chan?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Wizard-chan, I'm so happy.
I'm used to this kind of treatment.
We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
I know.
I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Wizard-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Right, chat, I should inform you all that if you want to change the pitch shifter that I've got on my illustrious voice acting companions here, either up or down, you can make that request potently using tip.oozloo.net. More so, if you like seeing this kind of thing instead of politics, which is not obviously the main thing we're switching over to, just doing this occasionally while politics is a bit slower, then you can also send tips, then that will encourage me to do these more often. I am planning on doing a long-ass politics stream soon. I was going to do it today, but something else came up, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. Do like a really long politics stream, and I'll only stop when people actually want me to do some other sort of topic, like gaming. I expect to be able to finish this today, but it might go on for several hours. There was something else I was going to do quickly. Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a sec. So, with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at a literature club? For those of you that are new to watching this or don't remember, last time it was 4 here. So this is all kind of weird because we're playing through for a second time here. And the 4th one's gone. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Is this the recording thing that you talked about? I haven't seen this before. I don't know what this is. Shall we have a look?
It's not the recording yet, I think.
Of course.
I don't know who this is by. Let's have a look. Actually, Zane, do you want to read this? Or Sayuri?
Sure. A dream. I was
Oh,
wondering.
shit. I just clicked on it and it disappeared. I just clicked back on the window and it disappeared. No. Okay, hold on. I'll find it. Bonus poem, a dream. Let's go. Images. There it is. Okay, so we still have it. That's a really small resolution version. Come on, give me a proper one. That's not it. I will look at that contribution in just a sec. Thank you. I think it was Ferdinand. All right, I'll have a reverse image search on this image, and that'll hopefully get it. Don't be like that. Okay, here's the text of the poem. I'm going to post the text of the poem. Oh, it's one of those sites where it tries to modify what you're copying when you're copying it. I'm going to post the text of the poem in... It didn't even copy it. All right, I'm going to screenshot the text of the poem and post the screenshot in live chat, and then we'll read it from that. Okay. And I'm also going to have most recent screenshot on the screen. And then I'm going to mute the game. Then we shall read it. Yeah, sorry about this, chat. I didn't realize it would go away as soon as I clicked on it. Right, go ahead, Sayori.
A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone else was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke that moment.
Right. There's your that. Now, on with the game. Turn that back on. Back off. Right, so, we can't skip the creation of the poem. What we can do is skip the reading of the poems, which takes a long-ass time, and we will be doing that, in the interest of not doing the pointless bits. Unless you guys think it's really a good idea for us to cover everything, but in the interest of getting to the actual content, I think we should skip the bits we can skip. For now, though, what we're going to do is we're going to just continue with the strategy that we've maintained consistently for the entire gameplay of just going for Natsuki. So, Bubbles. I always have to put in climax if I find it. Oh, that gets Yuri, does it? Okay. They jump
Yuri
when they like it. Ah, yes. Cute, passion, bouncy, giggle, flower, rose. Oh, she likes that. God damn it. Feather, desire, joy, waterfall, laugh, embrace. Oh, god damn it. Anime, suicide and tragedy come up. Oh, Doki Doki, where's that? I should have used that. I forgot. There we go. Okay. We've done a mostly Natsuki focus one. All right, Monica, go ahead. Monica, you are muted. God, we've lost our Monica. Quick, everyone at Monica.
No.
Hi again, Wizard Chan. Sorry I was late.
Sayori has made a new channel banner based on Natsuki. Let's go ahead and bring this up, shall we?
It's a good one. Although I don't know who that chick is. Just kidding.
That's that's Natsuki. That's not Sayori.
I was about to say.
I get that they
I thought
both wear
Sayori had the
Come
giant
on.
bow. I mean, who?
Okay, right. Next up.
Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Sorry, there's a garbage truck outside. Thanks for keeping your promise, Wizard Chan.
All right, so I'm going to do the contributions quickly because they're relevant. Verdant said, "Lower that pitch, only Cabal." I don't know what only Cabal means in this reference, but I will lower the pitch from 5 semitones down to 4.5. And when he sent 5 saying, "Turn that pitch off," I will lower it down to 4 for that. So, the voice actor's tone is now down to 4 semitones instead of 5.
Oh no, they're onto us.
Yeah. And if you want to have it increased back to 5 or an even higher level, you can go to tip.oozloo.net, or if you want to reduce it, you can also do it that way. All right, go ahead, Yuri.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come out here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Did anyone else see what I see in chat? The guy who was really rejective of playing one of these characters is now saying, "Well, if someone needs to go, I'll play one of the characters."
Equals tech time.
Playing Natsuki's part very well.
He really wanted everyone to think he didn't want he didn't want to be a voice actor, but he played it too hard, and now he doesn't get to be one, and he's sad.
It also sounds very female of him, too.
Yeah, don't worry, chat. He's a Brazilian Spaniard. Okay, next. What the fuck?
Hey there.
Do your best. This is a Monica line.
Uh-oh.
Oh, have we lost? Hold on. Monica in the game must have moved the real Monica out of the channel.
Someone left. It's moo time.
All right, Moo, you're up. Where are you now? I don't see you. There you are. The hell? I moved you in and you were immediately moved out again. What the hell? Is this?
No, that was scary.
Is this glitching? Is Monica in the game starting to mess with real life?
I began to think that I was supposed to read that line,
You are.
and I didn't know if it was Yuri's line or mine. And then all of a sudden, I got disconnected, and I got scared.
All right, well, give it your best, and if the spirit of Monica wants us to suffer horribly, I'm sure she'll make it happen. I mean, we've got Corinne here after all today in the audience.
All right, so Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Mmm.
My what?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature, you baka.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Wizard Gem. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yeah, the weird rotation you've got the camera at leads me to believe otherwise. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Rotation's one thing, but it is also zooming in on her tits, so.
Anyway.
You know what I can do, actually? I have the power to do this.
Zooms all the way in.
Oh no.
That's all I see when I talk to women.
My eyes are up
God.
here, I've made my choice. And by the way, the pitch fluctuations on the music are not me.
Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Moo, it's worth a try. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something that you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
A short read, eh? Sounds like Natsuki. Your rival, who I am pursuing.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
Lewd. Discussing literature. This is...
Next, you're gonna be hand-holding.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Never reads it. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Camera resets to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. What have you found hanging in there? You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica!
And excellently delivered.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What is the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
Read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands, according to the protagonist. I've never read manga. I promise. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? Manga tattooed across his forehead. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I can think of some more. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. We're going to try and go fairly quickly through this bit because I think it's just repeated.
There is something new.
Okay. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Wizard Chan. Consider this don't judge a book.
Thanks for that advice.
In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why. Come here, I'm gonna wake up Satan.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine... It'd be funny if it said 3 girls now. Striking animated feminine pose. Actually, did it say 5 before? I can't remember. Someone in chat will have to tell me.
That would make sense considering you make 5.
Thank you. It's exceedingly moe, as I think that's pronounced.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Ready, chat? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Oh, sorry, that's you. Go ahead.
We can't read at the same time like that.
Hey, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that, you baka. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning?
Yeah, I know that feeling. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series.
Chat, press 1 if with the pitch shifter, Aardvark here sounds like the battle droids from Star Wars.
Roger, Roger.
Yes, exactly.
Roger.
Everyone agrees.
I'm just imagining Natsuki holding a gun now. Hey, are you paying attention?
No, I'm organizing a poll with chat. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Speaking of which, are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, or watch my fucking streams. You know what I mean?
What are friends?
You don't?
That's not, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Alright, we'll save that for later.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
Chat saying Moo will do it. And I haven't yet seen a tip come through from Moo to convince me to retract my observation of what's going on in the live chat.
I can never get my friends to read hentai with me. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
Chat, would you mind telling me what Modoki means and who it applies to? I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Imagining him having some extreme fetish here. I'm already kind of a loser, says the main character, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Unfortunately, that one does apply to me. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? As a battle droid, you can solve several problems a minute with your standard issue CIS blaster.
Roger, roger. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Your dad beats you. Yeah. I flip the page. ... Followed by 5 dots. And then 7. Then many more than that. Time passes.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Natsuki is strangely quiet now. She appears to have died in the 10,000 years I have spent sitting here under this black screen. I glance over at her.
Nah, I just ran out of battery.
It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Yep.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay?
Natsuki, you've
No,
been
I'm not, you
possessed by
eldritch
Satan
abomination!
again.
So silly. Here.
Here, take this. This'll help. Passes her a noose.
Just pulls out a cross.
Monica reaches into her bag
Yeah,
and pulls out some
bar.
kind of protein bar. Made of human flesh. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Wizard Chan. She's fine.
Sure looked fine.
Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
Right. So, you see at the bottom, there is now an option to skip. So, we probably are going to skip. Now, if anyone knows of anything that skipping would hide that we should see, press 1. If you think we should do all of this, press 1. But part of the reason that I think we can finish the game this stream is because we can skip this. Maker is saying if option to skip unseen text is ticked off, you can skip. What does that mean?
It only skips when there's text that you haven't seen. I mean, if there's text you have seen.
Where is
So
that
just skip
option? Is it in the settings menu, or is that something that will come
no,
up?
that is what the skip does. If I
Okay.
remember correctly, at least. It's been a couple of years since I played it.
So chat, if I press... Oh, no, he's saying in preferences. Let's have a look. So settings... yeah, skip unseen text and skip after choices. What does that mean? Should we... Why would we skip unseen text? No, you that's... Alright, fine. We'll just do it. We'll just go through them all. Alright, Maker, explain. So if it's off and we click on skip, will that show us the important stuff? Normally it will stop at button prompts. Okay. So Maker, are you recommending that we click skip or that we just continue normally? Alright, I'll take your advice. Oh, I'm going to click skip. Says skipping, but do I still have to pick one? Alright, I'll pick Natsuki. Okay.
Garbled
right.
words.
Nice. That works.
Alright, so I guess that was the same thing from first time. So it'll just stop if anything relevant happens. So we'll skipping through Yuri. Alright, nothing new happened that time. And skipping through Monica. Okay, this is new.
Hi, Wizard Chan. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yes, I know.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Wizard Chan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Especially the demon child.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. A hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Wizard Chan.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. You take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
And then
She'll
snack you
cling to
already
you
have
like a
there,
puppy.
boy.
Jesus. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
And the snack is called Cthulhu Begone protein bars.
She loves Boomer. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. My doctor said that. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Wink wink. Sorry. Just trying to look up the bright side. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. This, I'm pretty sure, is the same as it was before. Am I wrong?
Glory hole, give me a glory hole.
Yes, it's the glory hole one. So, chat, is this the same as before? Maker seems to know. Maker seems to be like familiar with this. All right. So we won't have it read again. If you want to see us read this, go to the previous stream, which is going to be hard to find if you are a YouTube viewer, though I'm not sending this on YouTube yet. So it's the VOD will be on Twitch, and I think Trovo keep VODs, and I'll also upload it to my gaming channel at some point. Maybe the main channel, I don't know.
Sometimes you have to swallow your fears.
Or sometimes you have to swallow other things too.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform. I think that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's alright. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and time, or lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Skip option is available. Shall we bother, or shall I? It's probably almost over, to be honest.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I want to notify everyone that if you're familiar with VTubers at all, then some of the VShojo girls and some of the male streamer friends did a brief watch-through/playthrough/read-through of this.
They only did the first part.
And yeah, that's the point. They only got as far as we did in the first stream, and then it was all too much for Melody, and they haven't done it since. So what we're doing here is something they couldn't handle. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, only as of yesterday. I sigh. I guess that's what I needed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
It's nothing. I just have trouble understanding your human tongue.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute.
Did you see how Sayori was hanging?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Wizard Chan did too.
Yeah, I did.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Wizard Chan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new club member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Wizard Chan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, you just crossed a line, you little bitch. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Wizard Chan started showing up.
Oh no.
To be fair, I think I actually saw them growing on the first day, so...
You would?
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Aardvark. Are you there? We've lost him.
The game is over.
Open Aardvark playing Natsuki. Are you there? This is kind of a tempo-based segment. And he's not here.
All right.
Are you there, Aardvark? We now have a new Natsuki. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Send me the... Hang on.
Look at this fat bastard.
Yeah. Hang on.
I'm back. I've had trouble with connection.
Fuck. Well, too late. Get the fuck out of here. Picture, cunt.
Someone did really want a voice today, huh?
I didn't want it to be immortalized, but I'm already here. You've already got enough audio. AC's gonna splice his shit.
Delete moves file.
Then
damn it, now I have to choose which one of you. Open Aardvark, what is the problem with the network? Is it likely to continue? That's a yes. Okay, Natsuki, Moo, go ahead.
Send me the profile picture so I can fix my shit.
You don't need to. Just go.
Alright, hang on. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch?
Edgy. Sorry, that my lifestyle is so there's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Autism. See?
Go.
Just saying that proves my point.
This is tempo based, guys. Keep it up.
Most people here learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
Yuri. Keep it up, guys. Pay attention.
Yes.
Have we lost Yuri as well?
This game is cursed.
If you
Tiny.
want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Sorry, I'm having an internet issue as well. Maybe.
Me too.
Maybe.
Monica, let us play the goddamn game. Can you see the stream?
You think
Read
you
the line.
can counterbalance your toxic personality? You think you can just? You can. Okay. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Yuri.
I got
Did you
this game is cursed.
just accuse me of cutting myself?
Go.
What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Are you guys getting the stream that I'm sending way late or something? I've
It
turned
seems
down
so
the
late, yes.
Probably.
I turned down the quality on Discord to try and make it come through
By the
faster.
way, I've updated my profile picture.
Alright. I've refreshed. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on. Let Wizard Chan hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Ah,
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Wizard Chan. She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Dot dot dot.
Better pick Natsuki, you cunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up. We're continuing with a consistent strategy no matter how weird the game gets. I clicked it. It rejected it.
Too
You
bad.
guys write in the chat. What do you think right now
Too bad.
of my performance?
Add a little more flavor to that,
Hey,
Moo-chan.
bitch. What's
I'll
up?
try.
You like my face?
Hi,
Pretty,
Monica.
isn't it?
Monica.
Beautiful green eyes. Mm-hmm. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Hey, Wizard Chan. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, we'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Wizard Chan, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
Mm.
Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Mm.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that that responsibility today.
Oh god, my screen. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I just... I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Wizard Chan. It would be just embarrassing with you listening.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. But
No book discussion today, I guess. Right, on with this. I will once again do the same thing I did last time, and every time so far, I'm just going to go with the cute ones, mostly. And then we will get on to whatever happens next. Was that one of your mics, or was that the game?
I believe that was the game.
That might have been mine.
There we go. I think they were all Natsuki that time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
welcome back, Wizard Chan.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened to me, or happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here about a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Wizard Chan, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad about that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? You're supposed to ask surprise, come on.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. A fucking other one. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I can't keep this up. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
You know who can keep it up?
Me.
Why don't you two alternate? Aardvark can do the...
No, Aardvark, get the fuck out. Your job's been automated. Leave the room, plebeian. Get out of here. Look,
all I'm
I know
hearing
you're
is
dragged in here.
Oh god, we've already... Our stream has corrupted Natsuki even further than the game has.
Yes.
We've now got two souls vying for control of Natsuki's body.
Okay, look. I vote that we kick Aardvark out of this room.
Maybe Aardvark does the corrupted lines and Moo does the other ones.
I'm down for that.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh, people were saying kick Aardvark.
I just want everyone to be ready for the festival.
There aren't people saying that, it's just Winnie. Go ahead,
it's Winnie.
Aardvark. Go ahead and say this line.
You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Label sailcloth, blind sight, life size, and vitality, faultlessly offered aromasa need.
The fuck?
Are you sure you don't want to have a go at that line, Moo?
I'm positive. I'm okay.
Just read it in Portuguese, it'll sound the same.
Yeah, in Portuguese accent, it sound retarded. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was all afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Aha! Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Ori?
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period was today. Was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Wizard.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Wizard-chan. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much.
Are you able to do any kind of demonic voice?
Probably not.
You just yell. Don't think about her so much.
Alright. Don't think about her so much!
Jesus Christ.
That'll
That was
do.
better.
She's used to being ignored! Come on, we're going over there!
Now it sounds like a shotgun
That's
wedding.
right. My father ignores me too. He
You
ignores the
scared
fact that
someone?
I need food.
What's the story anyway?
Well...
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this treatment that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Wizard-chan?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Just some of my hearing.
Sorry.
No, you're doing it fine.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Just so you all know, I'm not clicking to advance those. They're just advancing automatically. You're doing fine, Warmonger. You're doing it correctly.
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Mm,
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah,
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I'm just... Yuri, you're really...
That's me.
Sorry.
She was saying something like, I enjoy bathing in the feelings of something something.
She enjoys bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up and I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Notices cleavage.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it means, or if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just needed some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Reading's very strenuous. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Wizard Chan. Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So, you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to click skip and then click on the individual people. It's going to skip until there's new dialogue, which in this case might be all of it, so let's find out. Skip through Natsuki. No, this is all new. Natsuki, go ahead.
Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away.
This is different from the first run through where she complimented it again. But this time, like the last poem I wrote for her on this run was more of Yuri's things in it by accident. But this one that I wrote last night in the game it was all Natsuki things. So if anything, she should be liking it more, but she likes it less. So what I wrote probably doesn't matter.
I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with.
In case anyone in the audience doesn't know who this particular beautiful voice actress is, you can get a slight clue by the way she pronounces Yuri instead of Yuri.
Fuck you.
Cowardice is noted.
Aardvark, you bullied me. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of the room.
Oh,
I already got past the point of no return. Get out of here. Your job has been replaced.
Natsuki and Natsuki, stop arguing with each other.
No, I have to argue with the retard.
Hey, stop fighting. There's no place of fighting in this literature club.
No, Aardvark. I need you to leave your room right now. Can we get a vote in the chat to get Aardvark out of here, please?
Do I need to end this now?
But Natsuki, you can't read the intense bits though. We need Aardvark for that.
I will try my best. I've already given up. I've sold my pride. I will fucking do this. Just get Aardvark out of here.
All right. Next time we have an intense part, you read it.
All right. After all, I was taught never. Oh, you skipped it. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Go ahead.
What the fuck is
you want to
this?
be Natsuki? You read it.
10100203 hexadecimal 105. I'm done.
Actually, look at those
I
equals
do
on
the
the
voice.
end. Doesn't that indicate that this is base 64 encoded? That this might be a hash code?
Yes, it
probably-
actually is.
Yes, it most likely is. The two equals at the end of the first line is an indication that I believe it's MD5 sum.
That one could be MD5. The second one could be a much longer one.
Let's open.
Yeah, no, someone actually decoded this. I just can't remember what it says.
We'll have a look into it later, or if someone has a link, drop it for us. But yeah, these are definitely two hashes. We've got a childlike version of the main theme for this now. I think this is new.
I'm gonna hash you.
Wizard Chan!
You cunt.
It's instinct at this point. This is my favorite part. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today.
All right, we've got the translation, apparently. Here it is. Do you wanna, Natsuki? Do you wanna read out the translated version?
I'll read it. I'll read it. Yeah. So we got the part on the bottom. Open your third eye. I can feel the tenderness of her skin through the knife, as if it were an extension of my senses of touch. My body nearly convulses. There's something incredibly faint, deep down, that screams to resist this uncontrollable pleasure. But I can already tell that I'm being pushed over the edge. I can't stop myself.
And the funny thing about pitch shifting is it's really easy to reverse. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Wizard Chan, do you? You hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Oh.
And now you know why it's my favorite part.
Okay.
Is everyone okay? I would like to recommend all audience members retrieve themselves from the floor where they dived as that ran at them. All right, well that was Natsuki's opinion of my poem.
Play with
It's
me.
beautiful.
Who should I show my poem to next? I have but one choice. We'll do the skip again just in case this is something we've already seen, but I somehow doubt it. Nope, this is new as well.
Hi again, Wizard Chan. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going to get bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself.
All right, this I don't use this kind of vernacular very often, but I have to say, chat, this is straight fire and this is lit.
Oh my god.
I'd fucking buy one, to be honest.
Of course you would. And everyone would know what we already all know here.
Which is?
That you're the best voice actor for Natsuki except
God
for the
fucking
demonic
damn it.
parts. Actually, you're both really good. I'd be happy with either of you. But since, Moo really wanted to and all.
No, you dragged me in here because you thought Aardvark was disconnected. I'm like, alright, I'll go past the point of no return.
Yeah,
I come in here.
Yeah,
you-
exactly. You said that you would come on here, and then that's when Izzy dragged you in.
Yeah, the moment
Okay,
that
you
it
know what?
started
You know
without
what?
you,
I am a man of my word, so alright, I'll just stay here.
So he really
the
wanted
moment
it. Gotcha.
that it started without you, you were like, no, I was joking, I'll do it really.
guys.
No, when you
Behaving
said,
like
"Oh,
a
I'm not actually
right
live
here.
streaming to YouTube," I'm like, "Oh, that's not literally as bad." But the main problem is AC and Egg are going to splice the shit out of that stream.
Oh no.
I really
Boy,
want
Alright,
to.
so
I don't want
everyone
that.
in chat, don't do equals Moo and Zane.
No, it's Moo and Mambo.
That's perfect.
No,
fine.
there's
What type?
Moo and Zane
Everyone
now.
type insane legs. That's a much better meme.
No.
Right. Let's continue.
Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Damn right. Dot dot dot. All right. Great job, Wizard-chan. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I always go deep.
Phrasing.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
I want to reiterate that the poem was written completely along the lines of what Natsuki writes, and she's saying Yuri likes it.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean to sound like it's a bad thing, though.
When he said, "It's great being stream boss without some N coming to slap me," lower the pitch even more.
Oh, they're gonna expose us.
No. Raise the pitch, please.
The pitch is now down to 3.5 semitones.
All right.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, and it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, much like many members of Cabal. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
That's why we make such good voice actors for this game.
Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Just like what happens with the US Federal Reserve. Ooh, politics. Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri,
Sorry, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
I would like to point out, as chat already noted, that Warmonger has now finally become a woman.
not really.
Exactly.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Should I read it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll try to make the scrolling large and quick.
I'll go fast, yeah. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash up, I can't even. Expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. That noise. It won't stop. Violent. Creating with screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Something something PM, meaningless. Delete her. Delete her now. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monix's writing tip of the day.
One sec. If we put this open. Yeah, so there are some new changes to the game files. It's a few new things. I'll leave it for now. If you want to look up anything more detailed like this, there's plenty of resources for this online. I'm not going to give you a tour of the game files every time they change because it happens quite often. Right.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you even hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Well, are we feeling helpful today, chat?
No.
We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice.
Aardvark is just speaking entirely with phlegm at this point.
Yeah, I don't give choices, by the way.
It is.
You don't know what Monica said to me. Please don't help her.
We have no choice but to help her.
Sane, have you said a goddamn thing the entire time?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? We're going to go with the skip mode on Yuri, but it's not going to skip anything, I don't think.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it.
Okay.
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. I got,
Can you actually read this? Because the stream I'm sending you isn't very high quality to try and reduce the latency.
yeah. No, I can't really read it.
Alright, I'm up to 720.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an angle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A townhouse, or...
You might want to read the
Yeah.
version that Maker just posted in chat.
Yeah, right. Where was I? Oh, okay. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times at every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. a timed devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, and open eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Heavy on the breathing. Just like Trig.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it.
One sec. Something is... Right. The bot disconnected because of a new error, actually. So it looks like this game really is fucking with everything. The bot disconnected because of an unexpected server response from Discord, I think. So that's odd.
Ow.
Anyway, I'm sure it's nothing. Let's just keep going.
I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I think we will.
Read it.
Today I cut
No,
my
hold
skin
on.
open.
This isn't necessarily you, I don't think.
All right.
However, either way,
If
I
I
think
remember,
we should
this
have
one's
Sayori.
Monica.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because the blanked out space is just long enough for that font to say Yuri. So it's either Monica or the one that doesn't exist at this moment.
I say Uzla, read it.
I could read it, but I think
I would like to hear Zane read it.
I think Sayori should read
Yeah.
it.
He needs the line too.
Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how redacted feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. I left the memento of the occasion below.
I think it is supposed to be Monica. But thank you for reading it. Let's continue.
Smears blood. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Far-fetched, it gets a lot darker.
Well, my neck fixed itself.
What do you mean, your neck? I don't remember anything happening.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
Well,
Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with a last-minute preparation, sorry.
don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Wizardtan joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Speaking of noise, if you want to obscure your voice more by increasing the semitones, you can send me some tip.oozloo.net. And if anyone else would like to make their voices clearer by reducing the pitch, or increasing it to make it more fun, You can
can
use
hear the
tip.
happy.
.net.
I can hear the happy merchant meme just going in my head. Just na 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 na.
Well, it's a good thing it is, or this wouldn't be happening in the first place.
Hey,
Spend your
I'll
shekels to
read
make
things out in demon voice if you
Yeah,
want.
Aardvark will read anything
Oh,
for
God.
10.
Natsuki, why being so mean to Wizard-chan?
shut it. Yes, Sayori.
Because the soul is mine.
This is more of a shit show than I thought it would
Wizard-chan,
be.
they're being mean to me.
Oh, go hang yourself. Right. Next.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave.
Just like Cabal.
I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put some together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Wizard-chan?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Wizard-chan to agree with you just because he doesn't have to say no to anything.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean you can't physically rape him if you can't say no?
Can we kick Aardvark, please? Anyways, look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Wizard-chan joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Wizard-chan isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once.
Yuri contributed a $5 and said you have cutting-edge stream tech. Well, my dear, it takes one to know one. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Wizard-chan want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out who have autism. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Wizard-chan, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? Oh my god, my cat. What if starting this club was a mistake?
What if Ori's cat was Monica all along? Yuri.
Yuri, wake up. Yuri.
He's gas powering it.
Natsuki.
Yes, you can,
What?
Byron.
What, me?
Alright, Byron is asking, can we get Aardvark to say that line in demonic? So, everyone quiet, go ahead, Aardvark.
Fetch me their souls!
It's pretty good. I hope it was worth it, Byron.
Beautiful. That costed £20.
Mr. Twisted Frenzy is asking me to increase the helium.
Oh no.
Back up
Alright.
to 4 semitones. This is what you want, Moo, surely?
Yeah, it's better than being normal.
It's not completely reversible, it's just mostly reversible.
Yes. Anyways, I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's
On
not
YouTube
about
it
being
is.
honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all.
I just- Sorry, I'm retarded.
I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
Wow,
Just
that
like
was
Cabal.
really convincing voice acting there, Yuri. It sounded just like the character. Are you sure you're not female?
Mm,
Is there a problem with the club being that for me?
Winnie is asking to decrease the pitch again.
Oh no.
It's just
That's
gonna be
what
a
you
bidding war. It's fine.
Yeah,
Loser
what's-
gets money.
I know, it's
Listen.
horrible.
Can I unperson Winnie for a full 12
No.
hours after this stream?
Listen, Winnie gets off to this stuff, so that's why I'm scared.
Of course he does.
Lowering
Yeah,
the
he's
pitch.
fucking weird. Winnie, you need to be slapped, and unironically, and in Minecraft.
The pitch is down to 3.5 semitones again.
Better get that up to
Alright,
6.
There aren't many other places that like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Wizard-chan. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean... At least for a little bit of time. Things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki,
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
this is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I feel like how nice and quiet club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Wizard-chan? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. And that's why Cabal is a large community, because unfortunately I'm left with you lot.
I see.
It's actually not a large community, and the opposite is true, but never mind.
I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change on members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
Her eyes bleeding if you hadn't noticed.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday. Uh-oh, did my stream freeze?
Maybe. It is your line.
Yeah, hold on, let me... Oh. Alright. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club yet. Okay?
Me too.
Wig is asking, Wizard-chan, would you still smash Yuri with a bleeding eye? I wasn't actually going for Yuri, I was going for Natsuki. And when she automatically snapped her neck dead sideways and then rushed past the text box at the bottom at me, that was the hottest part yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy my true form.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Wizard Jam?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Wizard Chan before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica.
Better.
In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Wizardton, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
I can see my upload rate increasing as the static gets more visible in the background.
With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. Wait.
It wasn't me, it just dimmed on its own. So, we continue with the same consistent strategy. Oh, that got her, okay, interesting. Oh, that got her too, shit.
Notice the counter up in the corner.
Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed that.
That's
Oh
binary.
shit,
That's
someone
perfectly
just
normal.
bounced in the bottom left there. Oh, that was a
Let's say
white bow, so
Ori.
that was Monica.
Oh, I thought it was. It
It
also
had a white bow.
Sayori in the bottom
Okay.
as well.
Alright. That was white bow as well. That was her. That was her as well. Sadness would probably get Sayori, wouldn't it? No, they got her. Interesting. There you go.
Hi, Wizard Chan. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki. Nobody cares! Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
What?
Ah, man. I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyways, Wizard-chan, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already had plans today.
That's so, Yuri.
That's correct. Wizard-chan is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into some literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Is there anything that can make your reading time here better? Yuri, voice actress. Because you seem to be having difficulty reading fast enough to, like, read the lines out.
It's a warmonger. He is retarded.
I'm just retarded.
IQ of 70,
dyslexic.
probably.
Yes, but if we can be more specific than retarded, could it possibly be dyslexia?
Maybe.
No, it's not dyslexia. He's just has an IQ so low that the US Army would reject him.
So
As
84.
Yes.
Look, alright, we don't reject anyone based on IQ. That's ableism and it's not allowed anymore. We just use them as shock troops. We take a lesson from the Ogrins.
Yeah, we're not
There'll be
allowed
no,
to. We're not allowed to
there'll be
reject
no
people based on low
ableism in
IQ. We
this,
just reject them based on white.
No, we allow the white people in. We just use them as bullet shields.
Hmm.
This is
Isn't that
progressive.
what soldiers are anyway?
Let's get back to literature club.
Anyway,
Festival's almost here.
Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in and at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. Fucking retarded.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. How do you move, Warmonger? Very feminine-like? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Would you describe yourself that way, Warmonger?
Oh no. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be heading right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom.
Ah. Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ...
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go out looking for her. Let's see.
Just using another fluid armed.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I don't know who this is supposed to be. What's that noise?
It is actually supposed to be Yuri.
Okay, thank you. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yeah.
Christ. I take it you're not doing that?
That all just happened.
I'm back.
That wasn't me.
Thanks for waiting patiently. Wizard-chan, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
Is that normal in Fahrenheit? Because that's not normal if it's Celsius. 200 degrees, you'll get a bunch of
212.
hot air.
In Fahrenheit,
212
that's,
for boiling.
at 212 in Fahrenheit is boiling, so it's just below the boiling point.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought that she was gonna, like, I don't know, do something really on theme with her character with the water anyway.
Here,
Yeah.
hold on, let me
It'd be
convert
like
that
90
to
degrees
for
Celsius.
you.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea friendly.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
93.3 repeating in Celsius.
The fact that the 3 was repeating was very important, thank you. Yuri fetches
Yeah,
the
it's
teapot
93 and a third.
and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Wizard-chan. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Wizard-chan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Is there something weighing them down forwards, dear?
Well, I mean, look at her posture in the image anyway. It's very, it is curved rather significantly.
Yeah.
He's got lordosis.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh, no worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So,
I is in the chat, boys.
This is the moment Dai came in.
so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Dai, if you're not familiar with this game, stick around and watch for a bit until something happens. Although you probably are familiar with this game, to be honest. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Natsuki leaps out from the side of the room to grab them because she's being starved by her family. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Eh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I don't want any.
Hey, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. It is for the actor playing her. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Wizard-chan.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Wizard-chan.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Wizard-chan.
Can someone tell Dai that this is worth watching for a few minutes? Because it's unconventional.
Di, really, you want to watch it. It's amazing.
I don't think she's listening.
And no, it's not. It's not degenerate.
Because I would prefer Dai thinks that I'm playing a game that fucks with degenerates than a game that is degenerate, at least. Yeah, I think Bright's correct.
Winnie's doing
Stop.
Lord's work.
He's doing the Lord's work way too much, though. One would be enough, but you shouldn't do it without a message. The point is to tell her that this is not what it appears.
So can we unperson Winnie for spam, please?
Probably should, actually. Winnie, don't do that again. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she has you blocked, Winnie. You're still spamming against the rest of us. And as a principal, you shouldn't be doing it. You don't know if she's unblocked you either. Anyway, so...
My
Go ahead.
heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Wizard-chan. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Wizard-chan?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
All I have to say is those were some beautiful.
It's time to share poems.
Everyone feeling nice and chill?
God.
Alright.
Very good.
Give me a second. I need to fix something with the OS
Nice.
quickly.
Oh, Wig, Yuri didn't just organism.
The fuck?
He did something else beginning with O.
If anyone is using the GNOME desktop environment and your text on the interface just fucking disappears, just change the text hinting off and on again. It fixes it. Really stupid problem, but anyway.
That's very nice.
Mm.
So can we start referring to Warmonger as Tony the Tiger? At least his character.
Why?
Because Yuri cuts herself.
Ah,
Why is that Tony the Tiger?
Because the
Because he's got tiger stripes.
pattern on the arm.
Oh,
Yes, stripe.
that's kind of a pretty obtuse reference.
No. You see, you want it to be a zebra because Yuri looks pretty white.
Plus, he's a furry.
It all fits. I'm a fucking prophet, guys.
All right, shall we look at Natsuki's first, Monika's first, or Tony's first?
Don't do mine first, maybe?
Did anyone notice what I just said? Anyway, we'll do the skip thing again, which again it puts it in a mode where it skips through anything we haven't seen if it's not new. But if there is new dialogue, it'll just play the whole thing. So skip mode, we just go down them in order, which is what we did every time before, I think. Or we started with
have
Natsuki. So skipping Natsuki. Okay, it's new. Let's continue.
This one's all right.
All right.
Well, yeah. But as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in.
Sorry, who?
Sorry, Tony the Tiger.
Don't you mean?
No.
Actually, there's nothing I can do on that.
No.
Yuri the
You
Tiger.
gotta say it with the Italian accent. You gotta go. I think you're still spending time with Tone.
Hey, Tone.
Tony.
Hey, Tone. If they were gonna whack them all, why did they make hospitals and swimming pools for them?
Hmm.
Please
I
go
don't
to the
know.
next
Something
one.
doesn't really add up there.
Right. Let's continue.
So
Good
you
thing it
better
wasn't
keep
7
working
million
hard.
Consoles. Anyway.
I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything,
You actually, Natsuki, are half the Demos.
but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Alright. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
Great symbolism.
Oh,
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Wizard Chan? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you.
Ew.
Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just do it. Okay.
Oh,
That's the end of the game. Oh god.
alright.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Maybe it's Tiger's turn now.
Maybe it is.
Hey, Tony.
Can you do a Tony the Tiger voice?
They're great.
No, you cannot. All right,
No, I
continue.
finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Wizard Chan, I want to take this home. You let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Wizard Chan. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right?
Does anyone in chat know what neurochemical increase might cause an effect like this? Because I feel like Monica's just got a set of controls somewhere and she's just upping one of them like crazy on Yuri here.
Would imagine dopamine or serotonin.
Guess so,
Either
yeah.
of the two.
Serotonin.
Meth is also a good option.
Officially endorsed.
Look,
Emotions of
the-
love
there's-
come
there's
from
another
the
quote
brain
taken out of
or
context.
LSD.
Look, the Asakoko, hits real hard. Four people in the chat
I
don't get
mean,
that.
I have only one thing to say about that, and that is that I'm very Gamana sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It's not bad, right?
Hey, yo,
So-
AC, you can have that one for free.
Did they drink Wizard
Don't-
Fuel?
Don't worry, Moo, he's getting all of them for free. Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Oh god, I said that way too loud. I don't want to. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Jesus Christ.
Just let us know when your parents come in and ask what the fuck you're doing.
Somebody's gonna call the cops to perform a welcome check on Warmonger. Holy shit.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna get even better.
I'm surprised I haven't had that happen to me yet.
Can I not yell for the rest of this? Because I don't want to do that.
Why do you think I stopped doing it? We still have Aardvark here.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it for you too.
Just, the Aardvark, just have him do all the generic yelling ones. He's pretty good at it.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it.
Just a minor technical point for the stream. I've turned off the filter on my cam rather that makes the lights dim to fit in with the normal wizard background I have, because this background doesn't really make sense for that. So just let me know if it's too bright or whatever. I'll turn it back down again.
Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Go ahead, Warmonger. How long
Aardvark.
before Warmonger realizes he's not supposed to be able to read it?
Aardvark, please try.
Go on, please continue.
Help me! Please!
Really nice construction. I like the symbolism.
You know, arigatou gozaimasu.
Maker's posted what this actually is. I'm guessing that this is written in a font. It's just a really hard to read font.
It's just gibberish either way until the
It's
very
not
end.
completely
Konbanwa.
gibberish. Most of it is.
Look, all right, it's got piss stains and it's got blood stains. It's probably gibberish or the ramblings of a serial killer, which Yuri probably is at this point.
Hey, no spoilers. All right.
I said probably.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, next up. Shall we read the legible bit near the end? If you look at Maker's post, you can see the legible bit near the end there, Warmonger.
That's it. Fresh blood seeps.
Yeah, I see that.
from there.
Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin, slowly colors her breast. I began to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously, having love with her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my head or my mind along with my thoughts. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I agree. How could I ever let myself think these things? But it's unmistakable. The lust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body. Her third eye is drawing me closer. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most powerful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I agree.
Well, chat, looks like it's only Monica.
Just Monica.
Mm.
It's just Monica!
Anyway. Go ahead. Ori? There you go.
There we go. Finally, okay, so I was having trouble loading the actual lines out of the screen. Wizard-chan, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
Yes, I would agree.
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something.
Well, most of my audience, due to recent American libertarian-focused news coverage, are suddenly very turned on by Yuri, who has an armory in her home. Go ahead.
My stream froze again.
Okay, no worries.
Monica noises. Okay, well, let me try connecting on something else real quick. In the meantime, talk, I guess.
I would imagine
Talk,
that
streamer
Monica
man.
speaks in binaric.
Alright, I've been informed by Egg that he will be saving a copy of this stream. That's very key now.
Don't worry, the stream will be
Thank you,
saved
Kant.
in multiple places and publicly accessible.
Yes, very nice. You know, it'd be great when a future employer does a background check on me and they find this shit.
It's worse
Yeah,
for me.
Mark, you didn't even think about
Are
that,
you
did
kidding?
you?
Oh shit!
I just submitted an application to Bucky's earlier today. They're gonna see this shit.
there are actual glowies performing background checks on me as we speak, alright? They will find this.
Is that a euphemism for someone's fucking you in the bum?
No.
Of course, woman like that.
No, it isn't a euphemism.
Alright, I'm
He
good.
would tell us if he was.
Euphemism.
Yes, euphemism. If you
I
guys
mean,
want,
if it's
I'll
Euphemism
read out
doing
the
it.
entire thing, Eufio, his suicide note. We'll go over that later.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, my stream keeps freezing after it loads for like a split second. I have like perfect connection, so I'm like really worried about this.
Oh god, my camera's
Alright.
frozen.
um,
Fucking webcams are so unreliable. God damn it.
dude,
I
this
don't
thing's
know if anyone
giving
fixed
us
that.
Why are you so upset about the stream, Nasuki?
I'm already
I'm gonna see
past
if
the
I
point of
can
no return. It's fine. Just you see
join
that
on my
meme when he posted equals swallow? You need to be slapped for that, Winnie. That's just wrong.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is...
You do know when he likes to be slapped. That's why he's doing
I
this.
am aware. See, Egg is right. Making fake screenshots does make you a fag. What you need to do is find an actual thing out of context, like we did with Carl Childers. He is console Hitler.
I'm gonna have to restart OBS.
Fucking brilliant.
Even unplugging and replugging
I'm gonna
the
try and
webcam
restart.
would require me restarting OBS. Alright, let's try unplugging and replugging the webcam and then see if I can reinitiate it by just changing the settings again. Sorry folks, give me a second here.
I'm gonna try rejoining real quick too. See if we can jog my stream back up.
Monica, stop fucking with the stream.
I have a problem too.
Alright, we got it back.
Don't worry, it's just Monica messing with the stream.
It's always just Monica. Alright, we got it back. That's
It
fine.
is.
Alright, ready when you guys are. It's too bright. I was trying to turn the brightness down, which is when it crashed. There we go. That's a bit better. Still a bit too bright, but it's okay. Alright, Ori, are you there? Oh, they got kicked out again. There we go. Ready when you are, Ori.
Alright, clicking watch the stream now. Oh my god. Dude. I can like see it for a split second in my... Oh, there we go. We're good now. Oh, thank god. So much better. Alright. Starting now. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like sexual. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Like, I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't have to worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Uh-oh. Hello?
Go ahead. Can you see the stream still?
Yeah, it's just her glitching. Still. Dude, like, never really have this much problem.
Alright, we're gonna have to get a replacement for Monica. Alright, AC, you wanna hop up?
Yeah, if AC wants to take over, because...
Or Egg?
It's
You want to
AC
share
chat
your pain?
come up here in voice,
Hold on,
Monica.
Corinne is in chat.
Call Calronis, I'll do it.
Simp is in. I've
Cal,
banned
you
over
were right up here.
7,000
No, but if AC is willing to do it, you know, you get AC up here.
Great time to have this problem, by the way, because it's got this fucking low-pitched tone
No,
farting in the background of the stream.
AC, we need one of you fucks come up here because Aurelian clearly has issues. So
Yeah,
Say
just
mine.
Corinne because he is the Monica simp.
Ori, is it okay? Is it working?
It's probably best for someone else to get on.
I've turned the stream down to 480p. Is that better?
Da-da-da. Yeah, it's better. Thank God. All right.
Go ahead.
Jeez, that really startled me. Okay, you should probably just get someone else. My internet's like deciding it wants to, but then it doesn't. But
Alright, I'll be back in about 30 seconds. If RA isn't replaced, I'm gonna start arraying.
Oh god. Now we have to find one while this fucking farting noise is going on.
We found one. AC-chan.
do it.
Let me just imbue this suffering upon the rest of you.
Ah,
Oh, no.
demonic Natsuki. Oh God.
Come on, AC-chan, play this Python game with us.
If like my audio is fine, right? So I'll try
Your
one more
audio's
time.
fine.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's weird. I'll try one more time. I'll rejoin.
Alright.
And if it doesn't work, then probably get someone else so I
Go
don't
ahead.
interfere.
Meanwhile, enjoy the farting sound, everyone.
He has refused on principle now.
No. Alright, so, Natsuki, AC-chan has refused to play this game with us because it's written in Python.
I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
AC,
It works
come
now.
here or else I will log into the fucking Roll20 thing we've got going on. I will change it from a Node project to a Godot project in C#.
All right, enough.
So get your ass up here right now.
I can go on working. it.
Natsuki,
I
the
reconnected
club
on a different
president
device.
needs to speak.
Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. Uh-oh.
What do you reckon, chat?
Void. Yes, no.
You don't know what Monica has said to me.
Choose yes.
Shut up, Sayori.
Yes, all the time. Just say yes if you want to help Natsuki, too.
So hang on, Sayori, how's it hanging?
Already I made that joke.
Doesn't matter, you still have to fuck with them.
Sayori Floyd. Anyway, let's just go with an enthusiastic yes.
Hell yeah.
Game is asking us to stare at the dot to reveal a special message.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, the game loves us. Are you done, game? Well, that was
Okay,
surprisingly
everyone.
non-aggressive. What's got
That's
into
what
you,
happens
game?
when you-
You're not trying to kill me
That's what happens when you
psychologically
help
again
Monica.
anymore.
Don't worry, it's giving you a breather.
It's time.
Yes was the safe word. You have to understand.
It's time to figure out the festival preparations, everyone. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Come on, we've got two Natsukis here. One of
Oh.
you can surely.
Dot.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that someone or something terrible is about to happen.
Turn your fucking Sibian off, Yuri.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that, you bitch. You know what? Yuri,
I'm
you
being
can.
bitch. I'll have you go graduate at top of my class.
Well, it
Well,
doesn't
not
matter.
top of anything, really. I mean, let's face it.
She's bottom.
A long way down. Monica.
Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monica. I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion.
I'd like to fill the atmosphere with a neurotoxin.
So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
Are you seeing it,
There.
Rory?
See?
There we go.
That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
Eh? What about Wizard Chan?
Wizard Chan is going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
You fucking bitch. Like hell it is. What are you trying to do?
That's not what it says.
Oh, sorry. What are you trying to pull? I can barely read
Trying
this
to
shit.
pull
It's so
me.
fucking
Trying
low
to pull
res.
this dick.
Look, it has to be low res for Monica. Monica can't
fucking
read high res
Monica.
things. She has a slow process.
Monica can't breathe.
Yeah, so don't forget, chat, if you want to modify the voice of our guests, you can contribute to increase or decrease the pitch shift. Just remember to note in the contribution which one you want to do. And I'm thinking as well, actually, here's an idea. For the stream boss, what if the message, the most recent contribution message the stream boss sends, or maybe the one that gets them over the line, stays up there at the top? So the message itself, not just the name. I might implement that soon.
Also, you can donate to have me say something in a demonic voice.
Uzu, if I don't get, 4,000 Zimbabwe dollars from you after this, we're gonna have a nice talk.
Dude, that's like $16.
I don't
so
mind having a nice talk.
Not even
All right,
16
fantastic.
bucks.
Then there's no problem.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're
Doesn't
having
even
a
crack
nice
10.
talk with we're having a nice talk with Wizard Chain right now anyway, so
Well, those of us who are still alive.
Sayori.
donate to Wizard Chan.
All right, let's continue.
Hold on, you said still alive. That would mean that they exist, didn't we?
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Wizard Chan around you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Can you see that it's in italics in the middle there?
Yeah, you and Monica.
There you go.
Hey. I didn't even do anything.
The problem, Monica, is you've been doing a bit too much.
Okay, then why not let Wizard Chan decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Look, you violated the impartiality directive.
Oh,
Yes you are, Monica. Just let the wizard, or just let Wizard Chan make the choice, okay?
okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Wizard Chan, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth. You fucking
Jesus
sly bitch.
Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Make
Alright,
the fucking
now
choice.
here's the thing, chat. I like me a flexible girl, and a girl that can instantly rotate her neck at a 90-degree angle. That's flexible. So we're sticking with Natsuki. What happened to my mouse? Oh, the battery might be running low on it. I'll fix that later. Actually, it
I
shouldn't
took
be.
the battery out.
Oh, never mind. There's Just clean the area.
No, there is some game effects on the mouse as well.
Oh, is there really?
Yes.
Never mind. Let's have a look, actually. So,
Continues to use broken mouse.
yeah, definitely is. Whenever I move the mouse near to the options, it starts to move the mouse towards the middle, towards Monica specifically.
And
Interesting.
others.
I guess that's something that wine can make it do. I didn't think wine would have that necessarily. The area under the mouse was still pretty unclean. It needed to be tidy, but still. All right. Should we try and click Natsuki then? All right. It's not going to let us click.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Look at my beautiful eyes, Wizard Chan. Do you love me now?
What do you reckon, Chad? Which ones should we pick?
There's,
Probably the,
here, I'll read your
Monica
options from top to bottom for everyone. Monica, 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 and don't forget Monica.
Yeah,
Which
not
Monica?
together
Are we
last
talking about the
I-
one
I
under the
recommend
desk
the
or the
third
one
from the
on
bottom.
the uniform?
Do
So
the
chat.
third from the bottom.
Put a number in chat for which one you think I should pick. Your choices are Monica. All right, we're picking the one out at the top of the screen here. Yeah, you picked me.
Yay! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday evening okay with you? Wednesday evening.
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Wizard Chan for yourself? What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Wizard Chan away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be it would be beneficial to your mental health.
You're scaring me a little.
This is normal bants for Cabal.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him.
Warmonger.
Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and
Just
Natsuki to
aren't
the
used
door.
to this level of tism.
Hey, Wizard Chan. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Sorry. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Wizard Chan, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica.
There's something playing in the background here that you'll like, Yuri. That I know you guys can't hear because I turn off the audio for you because of Discord has a strange thing where two people are sending audio at the same time, but it's heavy female breathing. So I know you'd be into this, Yuri.
Go listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you?
Honestly, it gets tiring after a while.
But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen?
Speaking of something horrible gonna happen, hello, Sunchan. How are you doing today?
Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Wizard Chen. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Wizard Chen, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Wizard Chen. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
The sentence is death. Well, chat. Do we
Hang on a moment.
accept her confession?
If you take a look in chat, you'll see that Sunhound is starting to die.
I did
so
notice that Sunchan
And
was
everyone,
starting
just
to die.
never give an addict what they want. Let them suffer from withdrawal.
So you see,
It's
Sun-
hilarious when that
is there
happens.
anything we can say to Sunhound to
You mean Sunchan?
make him feel better? Well, we can call him Hound-san or Sunhound-san. You're a little bit more respectful, or Coon.
Hey, Sunhound Senpai.
Sunhoundu.
Sunhound.
You know, with all the A's that Sunhound is typing, I have a feeling he's a Guru fan.
Yeah.
Oh, does Sunchan like VTubers?
Hound-kun. Konnichiwa.
Chan.
I'll make you
He
fuck
just
with.
wants you to kill him.
Bamba.
Vegan.
Sunhound, the more you type, the more I'm gonna make you feel the same pain I am right now. I've made a mistake.
you want-
You're here with me, cunt.
Speaking of
What do you mean,
pain,
Natsuki? Do you not enjoy being here with Wizard Chan?
You don't exist. Fuck you.
I love this.
I'm just going to check the game files, and yeah, it turns out she doesn't.
Turns
Yeah,
out,
I think you're right, Hanma.
Sunhoundu is actually a part of the game files now.
Yeah, I'll just drag
Yeah.
Sunhound.character in there.
Oh, that reminds me. Have a nice weekend, Wizard Chan.
Fucking hell.
Oh, thank you.
I think that was also in the files, if I remember correctly. Or was that previously?
Yeah, it's have a nice weekend, exclamation mark.
Oh, yes.
Sunhound here.
Okay, I've got to prepare my vocal cords for what comes next.
All right. So as been mentioned, I don't think it matters what you say, but since we are doing this game, maintaining the consistent path of pursuing Natsuki, even when things start to get totally fucked up, we're gonna go with a no here.
Gone thought. Okay, I can't keep it going for much longer than that. Death noises. Is sip of water. You might just want to skip this one because it goes on for a while.
I think we will, yeah. So we have a skip button. We're just going to go ahead and skip ahead, and I want to recommend to you all that you watch closely.
Oh my god.
Okay, I had 2 notifications here.
Everyone watching closely?
Getting every character here that's not rendering correctly. I totally know what that Unicode's for. It appears that Farfetch has just returned. I don't know what you're talking about, Farfetch. This is just normal gameplay here.
We're skipping through dialogue. And time.
Yeah, I probably should. Monic noises, though.
He's just gonna get up and be fine, watch. It's just paint. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. You skipped. Ah! Ah! Ooh.
Natsuki runs away. You there, Ori?
I'm here. Wizard-chan, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Wizard-chan? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
There you go.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best.
Who made them, Monica?
I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Wizard-chan. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you, in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Wizard-chan. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, like, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought that making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired, too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Wizard-chan? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, it's Wizard-chan. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped with Chan. But now, you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you've arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Uzulu. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. This is all just a game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Wizard-chan, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Wizard-chan, will you go out with me?
Just
it.
Monica.
Do it. Go out.
What do you
Got
reckon,
an
chat?
absolute plethora of options here.
You got
Reckon
many
that you
options,
should
chat. You got
select it.
yes.
Chat, look how charismatic and Chad I am. I've managed to pick up a woman. There's a lot of good memes for this.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not gonna stop hearing about this shit for at least 4 weeks.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll never let you forget it.
I'll never
Of
let
course
you
you
forget
won't.
either if I was there.
Of course.
There's people in
You
chat
think I'm
telling me
Fire
to,
Wizard?
telling me to do things with the game's files. I'm sure that would work, but one, I didn't make any backups of the game's files because, two, I don't intend to do anything. I'm just going to show you the game running its natural course.
I just thought of something funny. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that. Literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Wizard-chan. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Zulu, check chat because they are actually, you are actually supposed to mess with the files to progress.
Well, if we get to the point where I have to, then I will. Well, I'm not telling
You're
you that I
at
won't
that
mess with any
point.
files. I'm just telling you I'll show the game in its natural course, even if that includes deleting files at a point that we have to.
Probably.
Will the game let me progress from here without deleting files? Because I'll just continue
No.
playing until I
No,
have
but there
to.
is something if you exit the game and then reopen it. After that, there's nothing else really.
Well, let's moniker this moniker with the monikers and the monikers until monikers.
Monica right in the wait, hold on. Monica right in the Monica is what I was going to say. Damn it.
All right, let's go ahead and moniker all these monikers. The monikers, and Monica is actually a moniker. Not kidding. Look it up. Monica is a moniker, but just spelled differently.
Hey, if you check Monica's status in Discord, you'll notice something. Hi again, Wizard-chan. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Wizard-chan, did you write me this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I just falling more and more in love with you. But, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
So, do you want to read this because it's written by you?
Sure.
Well, I guess it's... Is it written from my perspective?
No, I think she asked you to...
Yeah, all right, well...
I think she wrote it in third person. It is her perspective just from a third person.
Okay. Well, if Monica's asking me to read it, I guess I'll actually read it, even though it's Monica's poem. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
Oh no. Monica's device died.
Hello.
And now you're back.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write.
Yeah, not something Yuri can do anymore.
The truth is, all the poems I've written about my realization?
Have been about my realization.
Oh, so, or about you? That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Oh my god. Billy just messaged me.
Really?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Holy
right
shit.
now.
Why?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Why do you not have this person muted?
I have them muted. I just saw it pop up. Alright, are you ready to spend our eternity together, Wizard Chan? I have so many things to talk about.
Great.
Where do I start? If it makes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. You like my eyes? They're pretty, aren't they?
I can't tell what color they are. I think they're the color of death.
Well, it's green.
They're the color of Grandfather Nurgle.
I think this is the bit where I have to delete the game file. What do you guys
Yes,
reckon?
it is.
No, just stare
Actually,
at me.
no. Close the game, reopen it, then delete the game file, because there is something if you doesn't reopen.
Delete
I've
Monica.
always wondered. What is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence, like almost like Tony the Tiger.
At least two of our voice actors are, yes.
And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. She's an alcoholic. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life?
How would you know, Monica? You're not from real life.
I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff, too. Just saying, cesspool fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning... It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. And then again, you're still with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Wizard Chan. You're the perfect combination of human cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you.
So, are you guys saying that the correct thing to do here is to close the game, then open the game, then delete the Monica file?
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Alright, I will take your word for it. Goodbye, game.
I think there are some other lines, but if you want that, but it'll take a while. I think it's like a 5-minute interval between them.
Alright. So the
If you
game...
want, I can just look up a list of them of those lines.
So Moo and other AC and Egg and Co. I'm guessing that you would really like to see the Python exception I just got when I closed the game.
Yes.
Please,
Wizard
please.
Chan, please show me the Python exception.
Big throbbing Python exception.
Python.
I think it's just the I think it might just be something that happens when you sig int the executable, to be honest. Actually, some of it has directory names, so I'll show you later in some way. Right, so, opening the game again. It might show up on stream automatically, or I might have to choose it. There we go, it just comes up here. ...
What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping these would stop, but now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Wizard Chan, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Like, whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever.
Alright, Monica. Just like you helped Sayori, I can help you.
Wait, don't do it.
What's happening? Oh, that's
Wizard
someone
Chin,
else.
what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Wizard Chan. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Wizard Chan?
Maybe.
Did you? Did you do it to me? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Wizard Chan. I trusted you. Do you just want me to be tortured? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win.
Yay!
You killed everyone. I hope you're happy.
Well, I got assists mostly, Monica.
There's nothing left now.
It's a gigantic kill.
You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
That's my day-to-day.
You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
Bitch, didn't I delete you ages ago?
Bitch. Dot, dot, dot. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. It's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Wizard Chan. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I left the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I don't know, or I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you,
then.
Anyway, Uzulu, I sent you a link to the all the lines she has.
Hey, look, all the characters are back.
Yeah,
It looks
all
like
of
I
them.
exist after all now, Wizard-chan.
Fuck's sake.
No, you don't. She.
Here's the characters as they now appear. Can I send that in Discord? Yes, I can. Careful with those files. They might be monikered. Alright. So everyone, we're going to play this video game called Doki Doki Literature Club, where you have to talk with 3 anime girls. We've got 5 voice actors here for some reason.
I can leave if you want.
No, it's alright. Right. You game. So, as far as I understand, there are 3 acts to this game, and they're separated by clicking New Game 3 times. We are now in the final act. It's an ordinary school day. Sorry, say again?
It's closer to say that the third act begins when Monica deletes the other characters, and this is the conclusion of the third act, rather than the beginning of the third act.
Well, either way, 3 parts. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Wizard-chan.
Not seen you in a while. How have you been hanging? Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Wizard-chan, are you proud of me?
Slow down, Sayori. You're breathing too heavily. Eh? For what?
You know. For waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on. Please. It's good motivation.
With the e-girl squiggle at the end. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Head pats. Oh, he's stroking Sayori's head. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Wizard-chan, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I'll start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Wizard-chan? What are you doing here?
Well, I just... Hey, I glance around the room.
Huh?
So you're the Wizard-chan that Sayori's always talking about?
Could you tell from the wizard hat?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Wizard-chan. We're the Literature Club.
This girl seems rather sharp.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal.
Yeah, keep your chin up
And your heart inside your chest.
at a 90-degree angle from the rest of your body.
He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah. Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the aggressive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. I think I missed one there. Oops.
Working? Wizard-chan, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way. Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
One appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
Chat, if at any time you think I should undo the deletion of Monica's file and see what happens, just let me know. I'm going to keep going with this for a bit longer, but we're going to maybe get to a point where it seems like the right time, and then I think I'll do that.
Oh wait, hang on, look. Sunhan wants to leave. No, don't. This is good and normal. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Sun-chan, you should stay and see the finish of this. Stay, Sun-chan.
Sun-kun, come on. Everyone at him. Call him a nig.
Don't forget, years, that there's like 5 or 6 hours of utterly dull tripe at the beginning.
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Yeah, well, you know,
Come on, Moo, your best anime girl giggle, please.
I can't, I'm sorry. Also,
Boo-chan, come on.
Stop it.
Moo-chan.
Come on, Moo-chan. Play along.
Stop it, Sage.
If you don't do it,
Alright.
I'll make you moderator.
I'll take that. I'll
If
give
you
you
don't
pressure
do it,
right
I
now.
won't make you moderator.
No.
Ah, shit. Okay, I guess I have to do it.
Called upon. What
Well,
did I miss?
you know,
Alright, close enough.
just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything, Baka.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress a new member, Yuri.
That was a
Oh, fuck, I read it
grievous
wrong.
exhale, not a giggle.
That's sorry, I read it incorrectly. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's all you get from me.
That's fine. I think my some of my friends in the audience will be happy to have heard that.
Yes, your many collaborators that got me here, you cunts.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
You know, Moo, it's not like you're the only one who's suffering here. I'm having to read lines as well.
Yeah, you're suffering so much.
I hate it. I especially hate being paid to do it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm losing feeling in my throat as we speak, so.
Well, that's probably because of the rope. Oh wait, that was Sayori. Never
Why
mind.
do you think I don't want to do the demonic lines? I'd probably have the same problem by now.
So you can't do demonic and you can't
no,
do
the
treat
reason it's
giggles. What
hurting is
can you
I-
do?
I can die.
There you go. Perfect.
Jesus
I believe
Christ,
you.
Shane, what the fuck?
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Wizard-chan, what kinds of things you like to read?
Well, that barcode on your arm. I mean, what? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up, and at a 90-degree angle.
Yes.
It looks like she wants to say something, but Moo decides to cut the line for some reason. I'm sure he'd prefer just to keep quiet. But Natsuki does a loud and continuous girly giggle.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Jesus Christ, you people.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't like, or if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Eh?
Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga.
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
What's wrong with reading manga, motherfucker?
I think you mean
I guess
motherfucker. For some reason,
Motherfucker, I don't know.
Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga's literature too, So, if Wizard China wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be also nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well.
And that's why I invited Fatima, our Muslim disabled female transgender member. Congratulations, the diversity has just shot up immeasurably.
Yuri just believes diversity as her strength.
You see, the problem with Yuri is she likes all these gay-ass novels when hentai clearly is the best, type of story medium to exist.
Well,
Yeah,
I would argue with you over the fact that most hentai does fall under the category of manga. However, there is some that are anime exclusive, so I guess I can see your point.
Hey, Natsuki, what do those numbers mean?
We now have 3 people who could potentially do the Natsuki lines because Gaspar's here.
Oh god.
Actually, he's not in the voice, but if he comes in the voice, maybe we could.
If you want Gasper to come in here, that would be fine.
No, I think
Casper was real.
I think Moo is the right person to be reading some of
God,
these
fuck
lines.
that. Alright, let's go.
Mostly because he didn't
Just
want
in
to.
case you missed it, Gaspar, it is Moo Goes Cow.
No.
No,
that's-
it's
that's clearly
Moo-chan. Get it right.
The Discord
I-
account Natsuki.
My name is Bakame. Please stop.
Can someone? Gaspar's
Just
not
click
even
on
in the
his,
voice channel. Can someone at Gaspar and tell him he could come in? Because as much as I'm enjoying torturing you, Moo, and as much as your voice aardvark is good for both situations, I think Gaspar's has been the best standard Natsuki voice so far.
Oh yeah, he has.
Actually, he did it so well that whenever I would hear him in normal voice chats, I would immediately start thinking of the character.
Yeah, a lot of other people started doing the exact same thing with you. And
Oh,
312 as well. In fact, last stream, you and 3 sounded exactly the same with the pitch shift. So how would you explain that, fucking Sayori?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Speaking of pitch shift, if you'd like to modify the pitch shift, you can send in a contribution to tip.oozloo.net.
Be sure to lower it by 12 semitones, please.
I mean, I could lower it to normal for a bit, and then we get the non-modified version of what you're saying.
No.
Actually, yes, please do that, because my voice will be perfectly fine. But the rest of you guys will have to deal with their normal voice being attached to this.
Please stop.
Oh no, that's
Just help.
okay. That's okay.
I don't. My voice is cracking so fucking much now.
What do you want?
Gaspar just referred to this visual novel as absolute purgatory.
Alright, let's just continue,
All
I
right.
guess.
Go ahead, Yuri. Yuri Monga.
Yuri, pinging Yuri.
Wouldn't you agree, Wizard-chan?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing that literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President.
That was Biden's transgender secretary.
Please stop. Guess that means I should try pick up a novel or something, huh?
Maybe pick up the esteemed visual novel, Okie Dokie Literature Club.
Can you stop?
No, we have to keep going. Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri,
Huh? I have to read manga?
jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful, actually.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
Yeah, Farfetch'd is right. This doesn't, as far as I know, ever on any path get sexual.
I don't know.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If I were into it,
Oh,
then
God, no.
I'm sure.
No. Not again.
If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
There you go.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error.
Python error.
So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean...
Sorry.
It makes me happy that you do something like that for me, Yuri. You trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go home anyway. Or I go home alone anyway.
You just said I always go alone, so...
Shit! Fuck!
84 IQ. Yeah, me too.
84 IQ, is that an upper limit? Is that your ceiling estimate?
Yes.
He's just going to get her metamorphosis.
This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up. Wow, I don't know why you said that.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I'll look forward to it.
Hey, you read that last one really well. Didn't slip up
Yeah.
once. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? Think everyone likes you too, Wizard-chan.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Wizard-chan. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're putting it off just fine. Just before you read this line, I'm gonna be right back for about 10 seconds. You go ahead and read the line, and then give me a second to return.
We're gonna make it the best club ever.
Alright, now that he's gone. Mason. Numbers, what do they mean?
Hentai numbers. What do they mean?
Can you
Explain.
Don't worry. All you need to know is that it's gonna be real fun.
The tags, Mason. What are the tags?
What is your hentai number?
See here, we've got Netorare, we've got
Incest, we've got...
Oh, no.
Oh no, he's back.
I assume nothing untoward occurred during my brief absence.
I don't know.
I'm still here.
Alright.
Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Wizard-chan. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now? but I really know everything, Wizard-chan. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever.
F's in chat.
F's in the chat. F's in the chat.
O
Oh,
R E V E.
Oh,
Monica, this is you.
okay.
No.
Eh?
Oh, it's one of those cool puzzles. We have to rearrange it until we get a human.
oh God.
No, don't rearrange it. It's fine. She never
What's
existed.
happening?
I won't let you hurt him. I think this is probably you, Monica.
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts.
Monica's about to get her second kill on Sayori.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Bitch.
I'm going to send the final form of Sayori into chat before she gets deleted.
Goodbye, Wizard-chan. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Is it running that poorly on your end, or is that just the stream?
Can you hear me?
Me?
Hi.
Or is it?
It looks like a slideshow
Alright,
for
guys,
me.
shush, there's audio.
So, you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Wow, Monica, how are you playing guitar at the same time?
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you,
Special thanks to us.
I'll leave you be.
Monica, go ahead.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the last time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true. For being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Game is now
Goodbye,
requesting us to reinstall it. There you go, it closed itself. The game just sayoried itself.
Is that it?
That appears to be it. But there is
Lucky
almost
finally.
certainly more content in the game. We just have to do things to get it.
Now I can delete everyone in live hosts.
Yeah. Please stop.
That reminds me, I was going to let you know. It would be Wizard Kun, not Wizard Chan.
I
Chan
know.
denotes
I
femininity.
know.
What are you talking about? China's just fine.
Who says Uzlu can't be feminine?
Because Wizard
Says
Chan is
Woomanga.
sex god?
Oh,
So, there are other things that you can do in this game. I looked it up before today. There is another ending, I think. There are some Easter eggs and stuff. Maybe we'll do that, but it'll probably be a different stream if we do that. So if there's a great demand for us to find at least much more of the stuff that you can do in this game, if not all of it, because I might not go through to all of it, then we might do that for another stream. But for now, I think that's going to be about it for today. That was 4 hours of haunting content, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Maybe we'll do something together after this, but I think I'm going to stop streaming for now. If anyone has a link to the better ending, we could show that now. I think the other ending isn't necessarily better, it's just different. Bittersweet.
What could be better than Monica?
Anything. Anything else, to be honest.
I see you've already changed your avatar back.
No, oh, he has, yeah.
I have, because I figured it was the end.
Let me just go
I'm
ahead
not
and
gonna
do
say it
this.
like this.
I've released you all from your feminization.
All right, fantastic.
Except you, Warmonger. You'll always be Womanger. Right. Is anyone looking for the video for the alternate ending, or I guess people can find it if they want to. There's an alternate ending, and if you want to, you can go find it. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll do more gaming stuff like this. I wanted to show you all this because it's something I remember that was really weird and would work with the weebery that's in this server. There's other visual novel type games that are a bit different, like Nekopara, but it's not nearly the same kind of game, and that one is actually, like with Nekopara, it's more just, why did he make this? This is fucking weird, stop. Whereas this is deliberately that way.
You can't play Nekopara because then you could be stepping on the toes of harmful opinions.
I already am. I saw him playing this first.
Aren't they also like all underage?
Yeah, they're all like very, very young. The idea is that they're cat girls that age at the rate of cats but are otherwise human. Except a few cosmetic aspects of cat but otherwise human. So they look like human children. Some of them children, some of them look more adult, but they're like no older than 5 or 6. And the main character's trying to fuck them.
Age the speed of cats, why do they look like children?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm open to suggestions for any other games to play. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. And join Cabal if you're not already in. I don't think there's many viewers who aren't in Cabal, but we'll do something else for a bit. But I'm going to go get a drink or something, and then maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll find something to watch. All right. Thank you to my voice actresses.
You're welcome, Wizard Chan.
You're still fucking doing it.
Welcome, Wizard.
What's wrong, Chan? You don't like that?
Listen, if Gasper was here, he would be screaming Oni-chan.
I still have a sub 100 IQ.
Hey, it's 84. Get it right. That's the upper line.
All right. Now you know the kind of shit I'm going to have to deal with as soon as I put you onto the outro screen.
Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to give Subscribe Chan some attention while you're here. She does so like meeting new people. She also appreciates a well-dressed subscriber, and wouldn't you know it, I'm a humble shirt salesman. You can buy these and many more on my Spreadshirt store. So go ahead, make me a happy merchant. And extra special thanks to those supporting me financially. If you would like to support my content and receive the occasional perk in return, find the link to my Subscribe star in the description. My work here is done. See you next time.